Hello, my loves. Welcome back to the channel. Our question today is, how do people view you? Okay. What are their perspective of you? Now, remember, that's their perspective. That has nothing to do with you. It doesn't mean that's how you are. It's just how they view you. Okay. So how do they see you? This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. So let's get into this reading. Group 1. I hope you can hear me. How do people see you? I feel like people feel like you walk away from things that are not pleasing. Like you don't put up with a foolishness. Okay. You will walk away. If you're dissatisfied, you walk away. Okay. All right. Some people think that you're stern, but at the same time, you're really a lover. But they don't get to see that until they get to really, really know you. Yeah. I'm hearing your walls are up, group 1. So some people may feel that your walls are up. Yeah. How do people view you? Some people feel that you're really honest, like you're very straightforward. You don't pull punches. You don't mince your words. Some people feel like you've changed. Some people feel like you don't, some people feel like you're antisocial. They feel like you've cut people off. You don't check for them anymore. Yeah, but literally, you have gone through a transformation. It's a spiritual transformation. You've leveled up into more higher levels of awareness, consciousness, and vibration. And so, the people who you attracted before, they can't stay in your life. I mean, literally, it's like the person who you are today and the person who they are. If you would interact with them, it's like you're speaking one language and they're speaking another language. It's like blah, 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 blah on both ends. You can't understand them. They can't understand you. Yeah, because you change. And they're saying that. How do people, some people think that you're really hardworking. Some people also feel like you um, became kind of or went into hermit mode or became reclusive because you feel like you need to work on yourself. So I feel like some people kind of understand, but there are some people who just feel like you cut them off. How do people view you? Some people feel like you're very patient. Some people feel like you're patient. Okay, how do people view you? Some people feel like you stopped talking to them because you were tired of the drama I'm hearing. So there was you whatever was happening with you and these people, they feel like you cut them off because you were tired of the drama. Yeah. How do people view group 1? How do people view you? How do people view you? Some people think you're amazing. How do people view you? Some people feel like you're a go-getter, but at the same time, some people feel like they may feel like you know when to go and when to stay, like when to wait and when to go. All right. There are people who are talking about you, but I'm not getting a bad vibe. It's like they're saying good things about you, but there are some people who just they're saying that you cut them off. Some people say that you moved away, and maybe that's why you kind of cut some people off because you moved away. Um, but it's really because you've gone through a change. It's because you've gone through a transformation. Vibrationally, spiritually, you've changed, and you don't resonate with these people and certain places anymore. All right. Some people think that you're hella beautiful, that you're kind and steady. How do people currently view group 1? Some people feel like you're abundant. Some people feel like your money is up. And I'm here not sharing. So some people feel like you got rich and switch. You ever hear that phrase, rich and switch? So yeah, some people feel like you got rich and switch. They don't know the reality of your pocket, the reality of your funds, but in their head they feel like you got rich and you switched. Okay? How do people view you? Some people feel like you know how to celebrate life. How do people view you? Some people feel like you've experienced a lot of loss in your life, but at the same time, you know how to look on the positive side of life. Like you still have that one coin up there and you're not forgetting that, okay? Yeah. Yeah, once again, death. Some people feel like you've changed. Literally, that's the overall theme for this group. There are people who just feel like you've changed, like you're not the same person. And you are. You're not the same person anymore. You have changed. You have leveled up in your consciousness and your awareness. And some of you here might be going through the dark night of the soul and you feel like it's never gonna end. But let me tell you, it's about to end because you're literally leveling up. Okay, group one. How do people view group one? Some people feel like you have a lot of options in your life. Like they kind of feel like things always work out for you, no matter what you go through. And that could be the case because you have a positive mindset. You know, we all go through trials, we all go through ups and downs, but your mindset is that things are going to get better, and they do. And so it's like it always seems like no matter what, you find a way out, no matter what, things always look up for you. Yeah. How do people view you? At the same time, there are some people who feel like you're mysterious. They feel like you don't share everything, which is your perspective. I mean, your prerogative, your business. You don't need to share everything with everybody. Okay? So, how do people view you? Yeah, holding back. Some people feel like you hold back, like you don't give out a lot of your business. Maybe you don't post a lot of stuff on social media, or if you do post stuff, it doesn't reveal your whereabouts or what you're up to. You might post a lot of memes or just a lot of jokes or whatever, but you don't let people in on your personal situation. You keep your finances, you keep your relationships, you keep certain things out of the public eye. So some people feel like you don't give enough, you don't share enough, and that's none of their business. Okay, group one, I hope that helped you. So that is how some people view you. Okay, group two, group two, group two, group two. So group two, how do people see you, group two? I'm hearing quick to walk away, quick to walk away. And some people physically believe that some people like your physical features, I'm hearing, and some people like your eyes. There's something about your eyes that people like. Okay, but how do people view you? Yeah, walking away. They think that you walk away. Like they think that you. I'm hearing like you don't give things enough time. Like some people feel like you walk away prematurely. Like you don't take time to let things work themselves out, or I'm hearing fearful. So either you are fearful or some people feel like you're fearful, like you quickly, um, I'm hearing you don't embrace things. So you quickly let things go when you don't embrace it. You don't embrace the challenges, I'm hearing. That's their view of you. Okay, that might not be the case. It might be the fact that you're highly intuitive and you know when to walk away. Like you're not going to keep putting your hand on the stove when you realize the stove is burning you. Like some people believe heavily in struggle, but that's not you. You don't believe in the struggle of life. You understand that life has ups and downs, but you don't stay in a situation when you know it's not going to benefit you. When you know in the end you're going to end up getting hurt. Okay? Like your story is never gonna be, oh, I went through hell and I no. Once you realize this is gonna be hell, you're gonna walk away from it. Yeah. And I'm hearing that's what preserved you. That's what protects you. Okay? You know when you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. So that's you. You know when to walk away. You know when to run. Okay? Now, other people may think, oh, you give up too quickly, you're a quitter. No, you just know intuitively when to let go. You don't need to feel the pain to know that this is going to be painful. Like, you can look at the trend of things and you could say, yo, this how it trended before? It's probably going to trend the same way, and I don't need to be here for that. Like this trade here, it's been helping you, but some people just believe that, oh, you're a quitter. Okay? All right, group two. How do people view group two? How do people view group two? Yeah. Some people may think that you're toxic. I feel like people don't know you, group two. They don't have a chance to get to know you, and they make up things about you, group two. They make up stories about you. They make up far fetched, hearing far fetched things about you. And I'm hearing you're not the one to mess with. Like energetically, you're not the one to mess with. I feel like your energy brings karma to people's lives and they don't even know it. Like your type of your mission in this life, people shouldn't call your name, they shouldn't lie on you, they shouldn't do bad things to you because your energy brings karma to people's lives. So the best thing for people is to leave you group two alone because you don't even intend to, but that's just how your shit's set up, okay? That's how your shit is set up. Like group two is not to be messed with. Keep group two name out your mouth because baby, that karma will hit you quick. Okay? Heavily protected, heavily guarded, heavily guided. You have a spiritual mission on this planet, group two. Okay, you came heavily spiritually aware. Your energy came in strong. Your energy is really, really strong. All right, so it's best for people to leave you alone, let you do your own thing because you're not malicious. You just like to march to your own beat, okay? You don't bother people, but for some reason, and it's not just for some reason, it's because of your energy, they're hella attracted to you and they assume a lot of things about you. But you're not the one to be assumed and do things to, okay? Don't go lying on group two. You talk bad about group two and your teeth might fall out your mouth. I'm telling you, this group two, you're heavily spiritually guarded, heavily spiritually guided, heavily spiritually protected. Like, yeah. So the people who have an issue with you, it's best that they go their own way because you're carrying a healing energy. Like your mission is hella, hella heavy in this lifetime. You're very, 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 very guarded spiritually. Okay? Because you're carrying a healing energy. Like your energy is global. Like your energy, you're not just here for your community or here for your family. You have a global mission, group too, a global mission. So you need to reach the masses. And it's like the universe won't allow anybody to cause you any harm. And they can't even, they might try, but it just won't work. It will not work. Okay? It won't work. Um, yeah. So how do people view group two? You're strong. Some people, they know that you're strong and they also know that you have a healing energy. They can feel it, but it's the fact that you don't let people in that's bothering some people apparently. Okay? Nobody can coerce you, which is force. They can't force you to do what you don't want to do. Okay? They can't manipulate you. Your spirit is very strong. Heavy, 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 heavy. Your energy is transformative. Like some people feel like you end things. It's for this group, I'm keep hearing ending things. So what the overall energy here is people feel like you end things too quickly. But it's not that you're ending things too quickly, is that you know intuitively when to end things. Okay? You just know. Group two, group two, group two. Some people feel like you juggle, like I'm getting a vibe of some people feel like you use people, like because you walk away so quickly, you don't. But that's not the case. That's not the case, group two. It's like I'm pleading your case right now because that's not the case. I don't know if you've moved a lot, like move around a lot, or you've moved apartments or homes a lot, but literally, your mission is to basically move because your soul contracts are so heavy. It's like, listen, you can be heavily go with the flow. You can go with the flow, but you're spiritually guided. So you're moving because your energy, your spirit is guiding you to the people who you have soul contracts with. Okay. So that's why if you've been moving a lot, that's why you've been moving. All right. They're never going to understand you. And that's not your job to make anybody understand you. They're never going to understand you. All right. I'm hearing Starseed. Okay. So you on a different mission, Group 2. Group 2, you on a different mission. You hear me? Some people look up to you. Some people, even though they don't get you, they look up to you. People feel you, Group 2. They feel you. They feel your presence. They feel your energy. All right. And I feel like that's the thing with them is that they would feel your energy. They would feel how healing you are. And so when it's time for you to move, when it's time for you to leave, they get resentful. Okay. They hate the fact that you're leaving them. It's like they cling in a toxic way to you. They cling. But you know that's not what it's supposed to be. You know that when it's time to go, it's time to go. And why am I'm seeing this movie. It was a series way back in the day called, I think it's called Kung Fu Master or something like that, where he was constantly traveling, a constant traveler. So yeah, people feel like you move on too soon, but that's a part of your journey. That's a part of your destiny. Okay, group 2. Yeah, so yeah, group 2. That's what I have for you. I hope that helped you. Yeah, group 2. Group 3. Group 3. How do people view you? How do people view group? Some people think that you're a lover. Some people think that you're giving. Some people feel that they can trust you, that they can trust what you say. All right. How do people view you? Yeah, definitely a lover. You're really kind. You're very giving. Your energy is abundant. You're open. All right. You're always like, I'm hearing give you the shirt off my back. I give you my last dollar. So that's your energy. You give the last dollar. You're giving. Your journey in life is to give, 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 give. And because you're a giver, you're also a receiver. Because just how you give abundantly, you also receive abundantly. Okay. I feel like your giving make things easy for you. Like you give a lot and so you receive a lot easily and happily. How do people view? Yeah, people could trust your word. People feel like they can trust your word. They feel like you're honest. They feel like you mean what you say and you say what you mean. Some people feel like you may get down on yourself sometimes. I'm getting an energy of almost like a people pleaser. So if you are a people pleaser, um, I'm hearing that you're going to be walking out of that energy. Like it's something that some of you are working through right now in your life. It's a part of your journey, but you're going to be walking out of that energy. You're still going to be giving, but you're not going to be people pleasing. You're not going to be putting yourself on the back burner to just please somebody else, okay? Don't let fear consume you. I'm hearing. I don't know who that's for, but I'm hearing don't let fear consume you, okay? That was just for somebody here, by the way. The world. Why am I hearing brave? So some people may feel like you're really brave. Some people might like the things that you post. You might be really inspirational too, you know. Um, People might like the things that you post online. All right. People feel like you're somebody they could celebrate with, somebody they can hang out with. All right. How do people view group 3? Yeah, you seem to be decisive. You don't like drama, you don't cause drama. All right. You could be a little bit guarded sometimes, just a little bit guarded. Because your overall energy is open, but sometimes you could get a little bit guarded. Why? Why? Why am I hearing something about speech? Oh, so for some of you here, the reason why you're guarded is because you've been such a giver, right? And some people, they've used you. Yeah, they've taken advantage of you. So that's where your guardedness is coming from. Like you've been taken advantage of. And so sometimes you could be a little bit guarded, but your overall energy is to be open and being a giver is who you came to be. Okay. I feel like you just need to use more discernment as it relates to who to give to. Okay. Some people may feel like you have life too easy sometimes. Like they feel like you just rest up and things just come to you. But that's just because you have good karma because you're a lover and you're a giver. Okay. Mm-hmm. I feel like some people feel like you could get anxious or stressed out. It's coming back to that people pleasing thing. Yeah. It's like you want people to have a good view of you, but at the same time, you got to remember people view the way people view is basically their it's how they would view themselves, to be honest. Like if people are really negative towards you, which I don't get the vibe, but you seem to worry like you don't want to be viewed that way, but you can't really tell people what to think, you know? And remember, everybody is different and everybody's perspective is different. Like if two people saw an accident and you ask them what happened, they will give you two different accounts of what happened because that's just their unique perspective. Okay? So how do people view group three? How do you view group three? How do you view group three? Once again, it all comes back to being very giving. Yeah, so yeah, group three. People think that you're really giving. The only thing is, keep in mind that you don't have to people please, okay? So that's what I have for you, group three. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Mwah.